What's up, boys and girls? This is Bruno here with Team UTY, and today we're gonna go over a spicy tier list for hand traps for this format. So right now I have this tier list divided in four sections. One, you should main. Sure, yeah, it's good. Like, I understand that. Side worthy is definitely a card that you want to have in your side, but definitely don't want to have in your main deck. And then meh, it's just like that card that you really like shouldn't be playing right now because it's not gonna be that effective. But let's go ahead and start off with Dimensional Shifter. So this card is completely broken. We know this. If you can main this card, I would main it because Macrocosmos for 2 turns. If your deck doesn't get like, if your deck does like really doesn't matter this in your deck, like I would play this because so many decks they would self like lose just like for not self lose, but they'll lose just by you activating Shifter. And this lasting for 2 turns is like pretty crazy. So if you can do Shifter in your deck, you should main it. Like if you play Flunderies, if you still play Kashtira, maybe I don't know. Some people play this even on Vanquish, so if you think you can make this work, like just do it because this card is like really good. Okay, this card, guys, right now we're gonna talk Schoolmeister. Is a card that I think everyone should be dusting off and picking out from their binder and just like starting like have this on their side or main deck actually. But I would put this on shirt. You know why? Because this guy like against Unchained is actually really good. It's not once per turn, so if you see like multiple copies of this in your hand, not like Ghost Bell where you activate only once per turn, this is not once per turn. And this card right here can negate monster effect, spells, or trap effects. So against Unchained, it's not bad at all. I think people should really start like paying more attention to Unchained because this card not only hits Unchained, but it also hits like branded. It hits branded really well. Chimera branded. It hits that. It hits Labyrinth cards. It would hit like I know people are not playing Eldritch, but it hits Eldritch. It hits like so much stuff. So it is like worth it to like if you see someone having this on the main, I wouldn't complain about it. It is a little weird decision, but I mean it is totally up to you guys. As well, Nibiru, I think sure, it's not a bad card. A lot of combo decks are rising up out of nowhere, and the beer is just like one of those cards that, it's good. Yeah. Same thing with this card right here. If you can main this in your deck, if you play a lot of fairies, you know what? Why not play this? Doesn't really matter. Just go ahead, play this card. It's pretty good because it is pretty much your Gamma that you lost. It's level 2. Sometimes you can search, especially on like Drytron decks. Some people are probably gonna start trying this on tier elements again. And I mean, for sure, it's I get it. It's good. Okay, Ghost Bell. I feel like it's side worthy right now. I don't think it's like should be main, but at the same time, it is a hell of a good of a card. Like I can't even complain about it. I think Ghost Bell is still unsure, because it is really good. Another card you should main probably is like Drone Lockbird. Drone Lockbird is one of those cards, just like the Shifter, you can pretty much skip your opponent's turn by just activating this card. And I mean, they can't search anymore. If they don't have like enough engine on their hand, they're pretty much lost. If they activate like Terraforming, search a field spell, you can just go ahead, drop this. A lot of people now are maining Crossout Designator to counter these strategies because they will come up. And that happens a lot actually. Okay, this one is interesting. This one in Cancun, someone was playing this card in their side, a Flunderies player, funny enough. And it's kind of crazy to think about this because Flunderies doesn't really play like a side deck, an extra deck. So this was like meh, but it was like side worthy because he got like a top 16 or like top 8. I don't really know right now. I don't remember. But this card came up really clutch. If you don't have an extra deck, I feel like this is like for sure worthy. If not, it's just like meh. This card is like bad. Don't play this in your side deck. Don't play this in your main. If you really use your extra deck, this card is not gonna be like for you. This is gonna be like side worthy if you can play a deck that doesn't play an extra deck. That's about it. Phantasme. Oh yeah, Phantasme should, it is over there. It is down there. I feel like if we have more links like dominant like strategy in the format, I think this might be like a sure, or like a side worthy. If you can also play like a ton of hand traps, that would be good because then you can like summon this, draw like 2 or 3 cards, fix your hand, and then like just put a couple cards back. But right now it's like, man, bro, this card is like, not that good, not that good. On the other hand, I feel like this card, like, sure, you know, like this card is actually pretty good. Ghost Mourner. When they summon a monster, you can just go ahead, activate it, like send this card from the graveyard. You're gonna like negate their monster effect. If they get rid of this, they also burn for the attack of the monster, which in time that's really clutch. That's really clutch, especially on Unchained. Unchained, they have like so many monsters that will be like, oh, special summon from hand, or like even the Yada, like I don't remember the name, the Link 2 from the extra deck, which is just going to that to like actually send to the graveyard and like get resources back. I mean, you're gonna negate them, their monster effect. You're gonna make them like take burn damage. So I would say it's sure, you know, like against like combo decks, this card is really good. Okay, this like I just put like the bestials here, but this is like actually like all the bestial cards, not just Magnuma, but like all bestials. If you can play bestials in your deck, it's really good, but I think it's like side worthy right now still. Bestials can be really good if you can search something out of them, even better. But we also have the other bestial that when it's sent to the graveyard, you not only gain a disruption, but when he's sent to the graveyard, you can like destroy a special summon monster from your opponent, which it's really good. So I would say it's like side worthy for sure. Okay, Token Collector. Definitely main. Nah, just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Token Collector. It is a really good card when the format comes up where people are like abusing of like token monsters. It is still really good against the Sword Soul deck. It is like really good against the what's the name, adventure like engine and stuff like that. But it's not the greatest right now. People were like when we had Hauki Fibrax and people were like abusing of like Aurora Dawn cards and stuff like that. This card was actually pretty good because you would be able to just like stop their combo, gain a free summon, and this card can actually be summoned from graveyard or hand, which is really good. But right now it's just like not really there in my opinion. Valor, I feel like people are playing Valor on their like main deck right now, just because people are like maining Crossout Zignator, so they want to have like more diversity on their deck. But I feel like Valor, if not like sure, it would be side worthy. But you know, Valor is sure for me. It's level 1, negates. It's just like not the best card. I would say like probably side worthy, and then Imperm a little bit better, just because Imperm does not trigger cards like Triple Tactics Talent or Trust, and then you know just negates their effect. But guys, like a lot of people are like dodging this card, so be careful with them. They're good, but they're not the best. Oh, Lancia is broken, right? Definitely definitely not where we want it to be right now. Sometimes when Lancia comes up, it comes up, but right now it's just not that great. I feel like actually we're living in a format that's gonna be a card that you will see even less play right now. But I would just say it's meh for right now, guys. Don't really play Lancia. I don't think Lancia is like worth it right now. Diddy Crow, I would say sometimes side worthy, but it's just meh. When you have like bestials, like where it does like the same thing as like not really the same thing, but like you know kind of like it works the same way. It gives you a search, and then you can actually like summon itself, gain a body. Diddy Crow really like doesn't look that good like close to the bestials. That's my personal opinion right now, guys. Ash Blossom, I think everyone should main Ash Blossom. It's just a common staple that really like stops your opponent when it needs to stop and balances the game when it needs to be balanced. But it is pretty good, I would say. Ash Blossom is just like, if you can main it, like you should main Ash Blossom because it just helps your game so much. And then for the last card, this is a quick list, guys. This is a very quick list. Just Handtraps. If you guys are interested in like board breakers and stuff like that, let me know in the comments and then I'll come up with that as well. But guys, I think this card right here, Ghost Ogre, I don't think it's really side worthy. I don't think it's like meh as well, but I don't think it's like any of this. This is a card that's like situational, I feel like right now, because sometimes like against Unchained, this is like bad. This is bad. Like you activate this, you're giving them a plus instead of like disrupting them. I would probably put that on meh for right now. Just like not really the best card to have in your side deck against Enchain. Not really the best card against like a lot of decks right now. It does some disruption. It's not what we need right now. But this is my tier list for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was a short, quick video, but I just want to help you guys out knowing what you should start maining if you can. Obviously, Shifter is not for everyone, but those two right here, they're like main worthy. And then Schoolmeister is a spicy tech that I feel like people gonna start playing. So, well, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.